Lifeline, and I just want to say welcome to all of you. I'm going to go through a couple of logistics first. At your table, you're going to have something that's called a raffle ticket, and you may not know the answers right now, and that's okay. As the meeting progresses, you're going to learn what those answers are. You can certainly ask for help by some of the people at your table. At the very end, we're going to collect those raffle tickets, and we have 2 drawings. So there'll be 2 different door prizes at the end. The other piece I wanted you all to know, out this hall to the right is the women's bathroom, to the left is the men's bathroom. Please feel free to get up and move if you need to go out. That would be absolutely fine. I want you to eat your lunch as we're speaking. There are going to be a series of talks and activities. So really, we hope you enjoy the day. You know, one of the things as we were talking and preparing for this day, realized that this is probably the first time ever that all Family Lifeline staff members have been together. So it's a big day, really. And so thank you again for being here. You know, I'm particularly excited. This year is a special year for us, and that Family Lifeline is 135 years old. And you can imagine a 135-year-old organization that's going to try to get a change. And it's been a time of reflection for me, and then I moved into this position about a year ago. And as I started to move into the position, I started to really want to hear what was going on, hear perceptions of people, and get to know the organization in a different way. As I transitioned into the role, I knew that I would need some support in doing so. And I called on a very strong partner of ours called Impact Makers. And Impact Makers, for those of you who haven't heard, they're Corporation B. And they're a socially responsible group that actually has expertise in business capacity development and technology. And they're a strong partner of Family Lifeline in that they not only give to us financially, but they also give volunteer time to us. And so we are very, very fortunate. And so part of it is, as I'm transitioning and looking at the past and looking at the future, I went to Impact Makers and I said, I know you have an expertise in change leadership. Would you come and work with me? And in my wildest dreams, they said yes. And not only did they say yes, they said, we're going to designate somebody to you. And that's Kate Foster. And Kate is going to be with us today. And not only has she been a gift to me, and let me just say a constant gift in the last year, she really has to this organization, and I believe is helping making us stronger. So as we began our work together, it was really important that I set some goals for myself, because it felt like a giant puzzle at that time, with all different parts and pieces, and I wasn't sure, okay, which piece do we move first? And it was really critical that I make it manageable and set 3 goals. And one goal was around the budget and wanting to make sure that our revenue was in alignment with our expense. The other piece was around people. So I wanted an opportunity to get to know each of you. I wanted you to get to know me. I wanted everybody to have an opportunity to get to know one another. And within that, how do we create a work environment that is open, fair, respectful, and we start to look at community as a whole and what that means for us. And then the last part of my goal, the 3rd goal, was around mission. And the mission, and you're going to hear more about mission today, and the mission piece is what grounds us. It's who we are as an organization. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. What we did, so those are some big goals, particularly around the people and the mission piece. It's really important that we're inclusive in that process. And it's really important that we hear from all of you. And one way we thought to do that would be to create a change leaders group. And so we did. And Levator and Andrew are going to come up and they're going to start to tell you a little bit about the process that this group has gone through since March. So they've been meeting, and it's because of this group that we're all here today. So I'm going to turn it over to Andrew and Levator.
Hi, everybody.
And if you didn't guess, I'm the Veda next.
So from the beginning, the idea of Change Leaders was that it would comprise all parts of Family Lifeline. So from early childhood to home care to elder care to the administration and to the that there's really input from